What's happening, Crypto Farm? Happy Monday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate taking the time to consider content, so thank you. And happy bank holiday. Today we're going to have a little scan over the IMF being deeply concerned about countries making BTC legal tender. The IMF be like, yo, bro, I'm afraid you're gonna I'm afraid you're gonna have to use a currency we control. Please. That's why I just put that literally because that's all I feel like it is. Are they warning them about the dollar? Do they warn us about purchasing power? No, they don't do shit but look after the elite. And in the little meetings at Davos, get fucked. Can't even go a minute without swearing these days. I swear to God, man. Anyway, the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, expressed its concern about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies becoming national currencies, according to a tweet that linked to its blog post regarding the matter on August 29th. So, the tweet in particular stated, crypto assets like Bitcoin come with substantial risks, making them equivalent to a national currency is an inadvisable shortcut. Or what would you propose on the IMF, eh? They used a fucking SDR basket, they used the dollar, eh? Should they use the new CBDC you're going to come up with in 2023? Use XRP? It's always, what I've noticed about the news at the moment, they always let you know about a problem. And ain't hardly anyone stood there with a fucking solution. I'm just sick of it. Problem. No solution. Most of the time, you get, they tell you the solution after they've done it. I.e. the drone strikes now on the news. Did you get asked? Did anyone get asked if they thought it was humane, moral, and the right thing to do to drop a drone strike on the Taliban? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not saying I agree or don't agree. All I'm trying to say is that several men, potentially a couple of women, had their fingers on a button that bombed people just because they wanted to. That's what it comes down to. People bomb people because they want to. Bankers control currencies because they want to. And it all comes down to the fact that the people allow it. People allow it. Everyone stood there and, oh, well, got a drone strike them now, aren't they? Got a drone strike them. Bullshit. I knew the first day I fucking seen it. I called it drone strikes imminent. Check my Facebook. Roll down it. Drone strikes imminent. And there's been fucking 2 now. Anyway, we're on finance, currency. But you get what I'm saying. The IMF, the people at the IMF, the World Bank, the UN, ain't out for no one's protection but their own. Davos. Privately issued crypto assets like Bitcoin come with substantial risk, making them equivalent to a national currency is an inadvisable shortcut. Read more in our IMF blog by the IMF's Tobias Adrian. For one thing, it appears the IMF is concerned about the growing number of countries such as El Salvador and Honduras who installed its first crypto ATM this week, recognizing Bitcoin as their national currency and how this may affect their worldwide operations. Recently, Cuba has become the latest country to recognize and regulate cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. In recognizing cryptocurrency, Cuba may be able to bypass the United States embargo, which prohibits the island's international commerce and remittances. They've got a United States embargo that prohibits the island's international commerce and remittances. Why? Who the fuck do America think they are? I'm getting sick of it. I'm sick of the bullshit. I'm sick of the news. I'm sick of America. I'm sick of the IMF. I'm sick of fucking zombies and idiots walking around. It's just the way it is, bro. It's just the way it is, bro. What the fucking hell do we vote for then, mate? Jesus fucking Christ. Stop talking like we can't make change. Otherwise, let's all just stop voting and kill ourselves. What's the fucking point? You absolute fucking tool. Of course we can change it. You've just got to want to. Like El Salvador, Cuba, Honduras. I said to Jan yesterday, I said, listen, I said, to try to control it in the countries where the masses don't feel they need saving. Like, there's some countries being torn apart by war, poverty, famine. Yeah? You've got a hurricane in America now. If you're anywhere near Louisiana, New Orleans, that southern coast of America, good luck, man. And thoughts are going out to you. I hope you've been preparing, you've been prepping. Everyone knows I'm a bit of a prepper, even though I live in an area I don't really need to fucking prep beyond the wars and asteroids and shit. Ain't got no volcano, don't have earthquakes, we don't really get hurricanes. We've had signs of tornadoes appearing recently, but in an area where we're a little lucky, other people aren't. So if you're in a hurricane, good luck. Thoughts are with you. But people in Cuba, in El Salvador, they're sick of the current system does nothing for them. The dollar just takes purchasing power off them. The fucking hyperinflation is just killing their own existing currencies. You've got the IMF like, oh yeah, keep using the dollar, dickhead. Who the fuck? Why would we listen to you? No, it's our country, Cuba. Like, what? Who the fuck do America think they are? Embargo. So some countries may be tempted by a shortcut, adopting cryptoassets as national currencies. Many are indeed secure, easy to access, and cheap to transact. We believe, however, that in most cases risks and costs outweigh potential benefits, because crypto adoption is not straightforward. Although the blog post mentioned that cryptocurrencies have the potential to increase financial inclusion, improve competitiveness amongst payment providers, and allow cross-border transactions, it also highlighted that adopting cryptos is not as easy as it appears. No, it fucking is. You mean controlling and tracking crypto is not as easy as it appears. Visa been clocking them transactions to you now for a hell of a lot of decades, haven't you? You got fucking used to it, didn't you? You got used to knowing what people were spending electronically, how much they were spending, where they were spending it. The only thing you didn't really know is what they were spending it on. You're still not going to know yet. Not just yet. Maybe in the future. Well, for instance, it mentions that there are huge costs involved, as well as tough decisions to make, such as defining the role of both the public sector and the private sector in supplying and regulating digital assets. As with crypto, there is a risk that its value will fluctuate dramatically. As an example, the value of Bitcoin peaked at 65,000 in April before plummeting to less than half of that amount 2 months later. Furthermore, crypto has also seen a clampdown on mining in China, as well as challenges faced by the latest infrastructure bill in the United States. A load of fucking shit. They're right about the price fluctuations, but do you know what the best thing about it is? You get a fucking choice. You get a fucking choice. You either keep it in a high volatile asset, hoping it gains incredibly, immensely, like, yo, it's gained. Or you put it in a stable coin and shut the fuck up. Let us do what we want to do. Do you know, it's not rocket science. I was doing that yesterday. Yeah? Rocket science was yesterday, mate. Was that rocket off yesterday? I'm actually going to I'll put it on YouTube, fuck it, why not? Why not? Because we are in rocket science. We do rocket science. But this ain't rocket science. This is fucking easy to get your head around the fact that the people at the top just still want to control the people at the bottom, and they want more control as we get less control. The IMF ecological implications could be dire. Oh no! Better sell everything. Moreover, the blog highlights that crypto assets in their capacity as national currencies pose significant threats to macro financial stability and integrity. That translated, it's a threat to the elite's power and control. That's what that means translated. So in their capacities, national currencies pose significant threats to macro financial stability and integrity, consumer protection and environmental protection. The latter, the reports added, mined crypto assets such as Bitcoin require an enormous amount of electricity to power the computer networks that verify transactions. The ecological implications of adopting these crypto assets as natural currency could be dire. Until you know where all the mining farms are getting the power from, water, hydro, solar, sun, whatever, shut your fucking mouth and stop speculating. You could do that. Indeed. Indeed. Concerns over the environmental impact were reiterated by Elon Musk, who had initially stopped accepting Bitcoin payments for Tesla. Although the IMF finds the merits of cryptocurrencies underlining technology, particularly the potential for cheaper and more accessible financial services, it should not be ignored. However, they consider that governments must use new digital forms of money to offer these services while maintaining stability, efficiency, equality, and environmental sustainability. Basically, the IMF's like, yo, El Salvador, what the fuck you doing, bruh? We've planned for CBDCs, digital centralized currencies, not this decentralized shit. What the fuck you doing? Create a CBDC we can control and track. You can track Bitcoin and that, they just can't control it on a way they could have centralized CBDC. Now, we've got the source. We've got the source. I'm looking for the actual report. The International Monetary expressed concern about Bitcoin in a blog post. So I'll be linking this as well. I'll get fucked. By clicking this box, you can send. No, I'm not giving me email, my job title, and the company institution. You can. You fucking dickhead. What? Give me yours, mate. You know what I mean? Give me your address, mate. Am I like meeting someone in the street and just going, yo, you have your name, your number, your date of birth, where you was born, your mum and dad's maiden names, and how many times you've had sex? Because I'm interested, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? These people. This blog post, crypto assets as national currency, ? A step too far. By Tobias Adrian and Rhoda Weeks Brown. It's in some Asian, some other Asian, Espanol, Francais, some other Asian, Portuguese, and what looks like Russian, Poland, or some Liechtensteinian schism. Liechtensteinian just come out of my head. Is that actually right? Liechtenstein. If I was from Liechtenstein, I'm a Liechtensteinian. I don't know what the fuck's going on in my head sometimes. But look, I need to know. Because that sounds... Is it just me? Liechtensteinian? It fucking is as well. So it looks a little Liechtensteinian, if I do say so myself, you know. New digital forms of money have the potential to provide cheaper and faster payments, enhance financial inclusion, improve resilience and competition amongst payment providers, and facilitate cross-border transfers. But doing so is not straightforward. It requires significant investment as well as difficult policy choices, such as clarifying the role of the public and private sectors in providing and regulating digital forms of money. Some countries may be tempted by a shortcut, adopting crypto assets as national currencies. Many are indeed secure, easy to access, and cheap to transact. We believe, however, that in most cases risks and costs outweigh potential benefits. This is pretty much what the article told us crypto assets is legal tender. Bitcoin and its peers have mostly remained on the fringes of finance and payments, yet some countries are actively considering granting crypto assets legal tender status and even making these a second or potentially only national currency. If a crypto asset were granted legal tender status, it would have to be accepted by creditors in payment of monetary obligations, including taxes, similar to notes and coins, currency issued by the central bank. Countries can even go further by passing laws to encourage the use of crypto assets as national currency. That is, as an official monetary unit in which monetary obligations can be expressed and a mandatory means of payment for everyday purchases. Basically, what this is basically saying now is when you introduce a legal tender and currency in your state or country, you are telling every shop, every business, every single fucking entity that takes value for a service, product, or whatever that trades is going to have to accept Bitcoin or whichever other crypto/digital asset is chosen as the new sovereign state currency or second legal tender. It's extremely interesting, and now there's going to be a lot of people that moan, well, I don't want the volatility, mate. And you can say, well, then sell it, mate. Again, put it in a stable coin the minute you get it. Bitcoin taking the time it takes, you could actually see a lot of big fluctuations before you've even got it. So I fully understand that. But come on, mate. We all know XRP exists. We all know faster currencies exist. It doesn't have to be Bitcoin. It can be several currencies all being pinged about. And if you don't want to stay in digital assets as a business, the minute you set your till up to flip it through Interledger protocol into the required currency you actually want to receive, and you will never even receive the Bitcoin. Let's have this right. People bitching, I don't want Bitcoin, I don't want to have to sell it. Get fucked. You can set it up through ILP and Uphold and other platforms that you literally never receive a crypto. So there should be no fucking problem. Proceed with caution and all that shit. The link to this full blog is in the description, as is the link to the article. Let me know what you think, guys. How long do you think it will be until most countries accept some form of digital currency as legal tender? I don't think it's going to be long till there's a hell of a lot of them fighting the fight. And the elites are just going to be like, oh, mate, they want the CBDCs because this is what I'm trying. The CBDCs will be centralized currency. They can freeze your wallet, they'll freeze your assets, they'll freeze this, they'll freeze that. They can't freeze the crypto wallets. This is what it's coming down to, shit in the pants, mainly because they can't control that world. They can't, not the way it's being built. They just can't control it. Now they can control everything on the other side. So people need to get ready for that. For instance, me, Scott Pratt, let's just say for argument's sake, in 10 years' time, I get blacklisted. And if that happened 10 years ago, from now, all my assets frozen. I can't even access my value to spend it, right? Fast forward 10 years from now, bullshit. I would be able to access most of my value because it will be in digital assets and in my control because I'm becoming my own bank. Fuck you, banker. Yeah? So they can't freeze them at that point, but what they will do, they'll go to Tesco and they'll say, Tesco, yo, Tesco, we got this guy, Scott Pratt, lives in Drawsden. He's blacklisted. Don't serve him. Don't let him spend his assets in your store. And they'll go Marks and Spencers and everyone else, and then you'll be blacklisted on the system. So when you try and link your wallet to it, they're just going to go, oh no, sorry Scott, you've been blacklisted, we can't accept your funds. So although your assets haven't been frozen, in the future, you'll be fucking frozen. If you're not careful, they'll freeze you. Chinese social score, can't get on the plane, can't get on the train, you're frozen. You're out, you're frozen out, you're out in the cold, mate. Yeah, because you was a dickhead on the bus last week, you ain't getting on the bus this week. Because you owed that guy money, you ain't coming in the pub and getting pissed. Spending 60 quid to get pissed, while you owe that guy 50 quid. Pay the fucking man the £50, and then you've got a tenner left to spend in the pub. Stop being a fucking dick. Let's all live fairly, and credit will change, it'll adapt, it'll evolve. People will evolve, will innovate, will grow. At the moment, hardly anyone knows how to manage finances, and becoming your own bank gives you more of that control. So, on that note, invest in yourself, invest in the internet of value, live long and hodl it, never let it go. Get it staked, get it baked, get it grown. Stake it, bake it, leave it till you made it. Yeah, that's the script. That is the script. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours, guys. Enjoy your week, enjoy your bank holiday. We love crypto. Love crypto. Love it. Don't like the IMF doing all this shit, but we love you. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.